All right, welcome back to the channel, and today we have another install video, and this one is going to complete our Indian Challenger Elite Trilogy. Why did I say that? Because guess what? We have done a 22 Elite. We've done a 24 Elite with 7 miles on it. That was a lot of fun with Fred and Kevin there. Now we have a 23 Elite. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Every time I see these Elites, I fall more and more in love with them. And I didn't realize, I made the mistake thinking that the 22 and 3s were the same. They're not even close. The paint scheme on this is awesome. And also, Indian took a note, and why they didn't continue it with a custom set of wheels for the Elite, I don't know. Indian, I would have loved to see, like the Magnums, keep a custom wheel only for the Elites and roll it over to the other models. Maybe change it up, or take this wheel, powder coat it red, would look sick. So what are we doing on this bike? 6 speaker system, fairing, lids, tour pack. So 2 sets of 6.5s instead of 5 1/4s, all in stock locations. So for the people that are going to be like, oh, you're molesting an Elite. Well, 1, I don't really care. But 2, it's going to look OEM. So unless you're dead set on looking for the speakers in here, you're never going to know. It's going to sound way better than powerband 1 or 2. That's not a knock on Indian, because we've heard Gen 1s, we've heard Gen 2s, and Indian took advice from the market and the consumers and definitely improved those speakers. So kudos to Indian. Thank you for continuing to innovate, and I'm going to constantly be on their toes and pushing them for a little bit more. So hopefully we continue to push the envelope on these bikes and also push Indian in the meantime. So enough jibber jabbering or talking, running my mouth, whatever it is. Let's take a look at this bike. And Bill is inside the shop already patiently. Well, he's not very patient. He's in there just waiting to get this bike torn apart, and there he is. So let's flip you around and show you this bike. So we have a 23 Elite here. It's got that gorgeous matte paint on it. Some of the things I really like about this bike: 1, the color scheme is sick. I did not realize until the customer pointed out, mini headdresses here in the pinstriping. So you've got like a matte black, you got a silverish gray, and then a blue. Nice contrast to it. And then, as you already know, it comes with all the OEM accessories. So for floorboards, the fog lights, the lids, got some good two-tone. But this is where I was super impressed, and what I absolutely love. That Elite wheel is absolutely sexy. The nice contrast cut, it's just enough to set it out from the other wheels. And Indian also did the rear, which a lot of companies don't do, or people will just only do the front because the rear's not seen. So kudos there. And another thing I really like is they didn't powder coat those black. They're like a nice, they match this silverish gray, so it looks really good. They did the same here. They put that color with the blue pinstriping on it. So overall, I mean, Indian's really paying attention to details here. This is something we saw on the 24 Elite, where they're color matching the Indian with the pinstripe here. So I don't know, Indian really has me questioning if I want to go get an Elite now. So, well, enough talking and checking out this beautiful bike. Bill's impatiently waiting to get this in there and get it taped up and torn apart. So the next time you see this bike, it will be completed. So this beautiful 23, and I mean beautiful, I'm loving these Elites every time I see one. I was one of those guys, like I said earlier, that I was like, it's an Elite. And the more and more we get them, the more and more we molest these Elites and completely ruin the resale value. Absolutely love it. So again, this is a simple 6-speaker audio build. All the equipment is in the fairing, amplifier, DSP, all of our wiring, everything is in the fairing. We did the upper fairing, lids, and tour pack on this bike, all in stock locations, and to the naked eye, you're not going to know what's done. So let's get you flipped around and show you exactly what we did on this bike. Now let's go over what we did here. Again, completely ruined. We ruined this Elite. This pristine, non-numbered Elite has been ruined. I'm sorry for harping on that. We got a lot of flack on the 24. So sorry, I'm going to make some fun of it. So what we did, again, all audio equipment, 4-channel amplifier, digital signal processor right here, all tied in. Nothing, no cutting of wires, no nothing, all as plug and play as possible. I say that because I don't want people to be like, oh, it's plug and play. No, it's not. With this amount of power, you cannot make it 100% plug and play and get good quality out of it. Integrates into the ride command. Only features we lose are the EQ on the OEM ride command. We've touched on that before. We don't need that because we go from a 7 or 9 band EQ in this preference to a 32 band parametric EQ. We will make a video on that. Auto volume feature, which is the automatic up and down, you do lose that. But other than that, all your controls work. Cicada, compression horn 6.5s in the fairing. Hertz, coax is in the rear, gives you a nice watertight, waterproof speaker there. And our tried and true Cicada coax carbon fibers in the lid, or tour pack, sorry. And again, from the outside, you'd have no idea. Looks OEM, looks stock, absolutely love it. And guess what? Sounds better than those power bands.
Couldn't shake him a derail. 3 nails could pierce, but couldn't break him and make him appear, taken away from his mirror.
Yeah, every time. I don't wanna tie, need to win it every time. They wanna connect, bet I know the reason why. I lost a couple friends, we gon' celebrate their lives. Every time, every time. If we pop up in your city, we gon' shut it down. Gotta rep the squad, even if I'm out of town. My circle extra small, yeah, we don't play around. You know how we do it every time. Every time, yeah.
I'm out to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Bribing purposes like I was 7 and things I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, it's for the ones who've been stuck in the mud. Searching for hope, trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems. The dark and through me the road. Can't wait to look in his eyes. All of my life I've been battling lies. I found a truth and took off my disguise.
All right, so the customer is here to pick up his beautiful 23 Elite. Like I said, again, this is a 6 speaker, so 2 in the fairing, 2 in the saddlebag, and 2 in the tour pack. So sir, from us talking and you dropping on the bike, how was the whole process for you?
It was great. It just blew me away. The sound coming out of this bike now, it's just awesome.
So it was a little bit of an upgrade from power band?
It's a huge upgrade.
Awesome.
I recommend it.
Well, I appreciate you very much, sir. We're going to get him loaded up and head on back to Pensacola. So until the next one, Brandon with Davidson Audio, located here in beautiful Panama City, Florida.